was reminded of something that happened to the Apostle Paul. He was on his way to Rome. And you remember he encountered a storm. He encountered Euroclydon and ended up being shipwrecked on the island of Melita. And the Bible lets us know that it was cold and rainy. And he went to gather some sticks to enhance the fire. But when he put his hands to get up the sticks, a viper latched hold to his arm and bit him, but he shook it off into the fire. Now, the Bible lets us know that there were storytellers there. And you know, you're going to always have storytellers around. And they said he's got to be a murderer, because although he escaped death on the sea, he's going to die in front of us. But when he shook that viper off in the fire, he was simply saying, watch me live through this. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm living through this. Come on, touch somebody and tell them, watch me live through. And tell them, just because you've been bitten doesn't mean you have to die. Just because you've been bitten doesn't mean you have to die. And you got to learn how to shake off stuff that's trying to kill you. I know there's some stuff that's been messing with you. Why don't you just stand up and start shaking it off? Listen. And tell your neighbor, good intentions won't stop you from being bitten. Because the only thing Paul was trying to do was trying to help enhance the fire. But sometimes you get bitten doing good deeds. But just shake it off. Come on, one more time. Just look at somebody and tell them, watch me live through this. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, I can't do that no more. Oh, yeah. Take your seat. Take your seat, please. Amen. Preacher preached on this past Sunday. It's coming together. And he used that scripture, and we know. Do we know it scientifically? Do we know it mathematically? No, this is belly knowledge. Look at your neighbor and say, this is belly knowledge. All right, and God working it out. Wait just a minute. Superintendent Rice, God told me to tell you he's going to work it out. And you know, it's not your job to know how he's going to work it out. It's your job to believe and leave the details up to him. Touch somebody and tell him, I'm leaving the details up to him. Just give him a dance one time. Clap your hands and shout glory. Clap your hands and say ha ha on the devil. Come on, take your seat, please. Ask your neighbor, what's wrong with you? Tell him I'm praising God right now. And ask him, why are you praising God? Tell him, because I know he's going to work it out. I'm going to leave the details up to him. I'm just going to go and start shouting and praising God. God bless you. Take your seat, please.